Hello YouTube and welcome back to Brewing with Magic. Well, today we have Temur Mutating Adventures, and what does that mean? That means that Will of our very own brew crew has created another monster. So what do we have going on here? Let me go ahead and tell you. It means that we're playing a deck that has both an adventure package and a mutate package in it. So let's start off with the adventure package. First off, we have 3 copies of Edgewall Innkeeper. Only 3 because, first off, it's not the main thing we're doing with the deck, but also because it's a human, and so it's the only creature in the deck we can't mutate onto. Keep that in mind, but it is a very valuable card in the deck. Then we have 3 Berries and Borrowers, 3 Bone Crushers, 2 Beanstalk Giants, so pretty strong adventure package. Next, we have our Ramp package. We have 3 Gilded Gooses. It is ramp, but it could be temporary ramp. And then we have 3 Cultivates, really amazing card for when you're trying to ramp. I'm sure you've either had it played against you or you've played it and you know exactly how much value you get out of that card. Next, we have our mutate section. So we got 4 Polywogs because this card is super important to get onto the battlefield. You mutate onto that, or preferably one of your flyers, but if you mutate onto that, it's even more beneficial because it's such a small creature. You know, everything that has mutate costs 1 less. You draw, then discard a card, so you're doing a little bit of looting, and it's just a really strong card. You got 3 copies of Gemraiser, so that way not only do you get rid of an artifact or enchantment, which is super strong with Embercleaves and Great Hinges, etc., going on, but super key to have that trample. Keep that in mind. That's another super important part. So if you need to get through, you throw this regardless. Then we've got 3 copies of Migratory Greathorn. Go look for lands and find the mana we need to fix what we're doing. We have 3 Auspicious Starrix. This card is just an amazing beast in the deck, and I don't mean that as a pun because it is an elk beast. I mean, this card is an absolute beast in this deck. You start mutating a creature early game, draw into this, mutate onto it, so much value is amazing. We have 3 copies of Mythos of Eluna. The really good card here. We can copy any permanent we want, so if they have something crazy such as an Ugin or anything like that, we're going to get away with being able to do that too. I like to use it in a lot of cases because there's so many creature decks running around where I'll copy their creature that's really causing me problems, and then I'll fight it, and then they both die, and it's just a creature removal for me. But hey, there's a lot of things this card can do, so make sure you're really paying attention when you have this in your hand on what you can do with it, and don't just think it has to be a creature. 3 copies of Ultimatum because you're playing those colors, why not? And then we have our land base. So basically, like I was saying as I was explaining the deck, is we want to just get a lot of value out of our adventure creatures. Later on, we want to mutate on top of them and get more value, ramp in the meantime, get to that ultimatum, and just close out games. So super fun. You'll see in the gameplay exactly how fun it is. But before we get into that, real quick, please, if you haven't yet, subscribe, like the video, give us a comment down below, and we're almost at that 100 subscriber landmark. And when we hit that, we're giving away 3,400 gems away for free to one of our subscribers at random. So please share this with a friend as well. And without further ado, let's get into the gameplay. Oh, hello, red. Opponent goes first. We have 3 lands. Multiple different pathways, a Polywog, a Gemraiser, an Auspicious Starrix, and a Genesis Ultimatum. Genesis Ultimatum, dead for quite a long time, but we're not going to mulligan this. We have our turn 2 Polywog, which is about as good as we're going to ask for in this deck. Oh, mulligan. Mulliganing away over there. Okay, they mulligan down to 5. It is a forest. Okay, we're not going to want tokens. Let's see. So we have blue red, and red green. So we'll put one of these on blue. The other one can go on red, and then this one will be green, if I remember all that. Fabled Passage from the opponent and a pass. We draw a Triome. So next turn I can. See, no, I can't because I don't have the land. So we're gonna put the Triome out. I was going to say next turn, if I play the Polywog this turn, next turn I could put the Gemraiser on it, which we want to do because we're going to want to kill this. This thing gets out of control if they're playing a deck that's built around it. But we don't have the double green. Now this gives us the double green, of course. First we're going to have to do the Polywog. So they have a Plains that they got from the Fabled Passage. Second Force Pass. Okay. I'm definitely going to want to throw this out there so it doesn't matter what we throw from there. So we'll throw the Forest so that we have more options based on what we draw later with these pathways. So, slow start from both of us. This deck's a little quicker normally, in my opinion. Okay, well, not a bad draw. What do we not have? We have a blue and a green on their own, and whoa, hold on. But the deck is going to need double green, double red, and 3 blue. So, yeah, let's throw this on green. We're going to go ahead and put this on the Polywog, which will give us a card. We get to go, what do we want to discard here? Nothing. That's what we want to discard. Okay, so if everything goes right, we're going to be mutating onto this a lot. We won't need this Cultivate. When they destroy that creature, I'm going to regret that move. So we really don't need any red yet, but we're more likely to draw into the other colors. So I'm just going to take red this time. That way we have the double red for this, and I don't regret not getting that at a later date. Then we'll go ahead and swing in for 3, pass the turn, holding up the Brazen Borrower. They have nothing out for this to bother, this Ocelith to bother us yet. So there is Renata, Color of the Hunt. Power is equal to your devotion to green. Each other creature you control enters the battlefield with additional +1/+1. Let's go ahead and do a tempo play. Which means we're going to bounce that back to their hand. And we time walked. Good game. Hello, Yogi Turtle. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Opponent goes first. We have 2 lands, an island and a forest, Brazen Borrower, Mythos, Greathorn, Starix, and an Ultimatum. See if we draw lands. I don't want to mulligan into a worse hand. We have a turn 2 bounce for some tempo. A turn 3 flat. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, another Ultimatum is not good news, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. They have a Plains on play 1. On turn 2, it is a Swamp. Are you on Aura's deck? Are you... Oh, Charming Prince. What are you going to do with that? Scry? Gain 3 life. You don't know if I'm coming at you fast. If I was a control deck, I would have scryed there. Let's see. Let's throw the green into a Gilded Goose and see if we top deck one of those things they call land. If not, at least next turn, if the Gilded Goose makes it to our next turn, we can use it to create... or use it to eat the food, create some land, and Greathorn next turn. But they're hovering over it, so I have a feeling that we might lose a Gilded Goose. That'll met the first opponent ever who is steered clear of all Gilded Goose decks in the world and is like, what does this card do? No blocks. Okay, hit us for 2, pass a turn. We hit a land! Oh, yeah. Okay, so... I want to throw it on blue because we have so much double blue, and I'm going to because that's what we're seeing it right now, but I know I'm going to top deck the Gem Razor and want to use that. So, anyways, so let's go ahead and throw this on blue so we have double blue. We're not going to use it this turn, but we have it. And this is going to really need to be going to get red, I think. I think this needs to get some red. Yeah, let's put this on the goose. Over. I feel like if I don't get red, it's a huge mistake so that I have a staple red on the board. Let's go ahead and swing in for 3 and just bring them back down to 20. If they want to race me with that Charming Prince, that's fine. Until they kill our Migratory Greathorn, and then that's not fine. So we got the double blue for the Mythos. Oh, they got themselves a Flying Death Touch Haste. 2/2 coming at us. Yep, and they bring us to 16. Oh, we drew another land. I just love hitting land drops. I don't know about you. So we could throw this now, and I think that is what we will be doing as an Auspicious Starix. They have got Death Touch, but that's okay because we'll put that over because we get a lot of triggers on this, and I want to see what happens. So here, the Ultimatum is going to need 3 blue. We have 3 blue, so let's grab a green. We get a whole bunch. Okay, well, we're about to have a whole lot of fun next turn. They're gonna hit us for some. They're gonna hit us for some stuff. It looks like they're way behind on land. No. No, we're just way ahead. Oh. Angel of Vitality. Swing in for 2. Bring us down to 14. Okay, well, let's ultimatum. Let's put you on the board, you on the board, you on the board, you on the board, and... yeah, you on the board. Let's go ahead and just do the lot. I think this is going to get bigger, or could get bigger. This I don't really care about at the moment. They're holding us back. Let's go ahead and just Bone Crush the 2/2 Angel of Vitality. There we go. They still have a 2/3. That's why I didn't attack, or Death Touch. That's why I didn't attack with this. We're going to get a lot of value next turn with this second Genesis Ultimatum. And then we're going to, I mean, hopefully take over this game. Like I said, it looks like they're losing because they're missing land drops. Not the case. We just are being disgusting with the amount of land that we have. What are you looking at? Brazen Borrower, they don't like it. It might go bye-bye. Edgewall Innkeeper is a much better kill for the opponent right now. A 3/1 in the air they can handle. Okay, a Resplendent Marshal. Okay. I like it. I respect it. 3/4 Death Touch Flyer in the air. I mean, it killed whatever my 6/6 either way, but... another Mythos. So, I mean, I'm just going to throw another Ultimatum. Let's play the Triumph, Polywog, the land, the Beanstalk Giant, and the other Polywog. Yeah. What do I want to do here? Don't want to bounce the Resplendent because then they'll get value out of it later. But I would like to come in at them a little bit. So let's go ahead and do a nice little tempo play and get rid of this silly thing with the token on it. And let's attack with you, and you. Yeah, we're going with the Starks. We'll go in with the Migratory Greathorn and the Brazen Borrower. I will definitely trade. If they want to hit me back for 3, that's fine. They're going to have to deal with an 11/11 Beanstalk soon, which is not going to be a problem because next turn I can double Mythos. So this thing right here, I'll just create a copy of that. I'll Mythos it, I'll fight it, they'll both Death Touch each other. What pose would you like to take, Yogi Turtle? There's the block. 2 for 1. We got the bounce, we got the kill. And then they're just going to mitigate a little damage, blocking with the Charming Prince. And the Starks gets in there for 6. The Resplendent Marshal dies, but they get... I mean, the trigger's on the stack, so they could definitely exile something to put +1/+1 counters on creatures. Yeah, but it's not going to work out well. See? Our opponent takes the draw. Ah, don't look at my Beanstalk. That's my closer. Got him. Split Spawn. Welcome. Let's fight. We go first. We have 2 lands, Triumphs. We can choose what we want with those. A Gilded Goose, Polywog, Brazen Borrower, Cultivate, Gem Raiser. That's not bad. I think we're definitely going to lead on green and go into a Goose. And then next turn we could put this on blue, go Polywog if we would like, or we could go turn 2 Cultivate, which might be smarter. I think turn 2 guaranteed land is much smarter, and we didn't draw a land, so let's definitely go ahead and do that. Let's put this on blue. Let's Cultivate, auto pay. We need double blue pips according to this, but we have a Gem Raiser too. I think the Gem Raiser is more important at the moment. So let's get green and let's get red because we don't have any red. And we definitely should have a little. Let's put the green in play, red in hand. In case we draw another land that's not red. We'll play that next turn because we don't have any red cards in our hand. So they foretell a card. What are you foretelling? Is it going to be a... I mean, when I see this, I'm thinking that's going to be a land or a board wipe, which is okay for us because... Let's put this out. Because we have, our deck, the way it works, everything's kind of going on 1. But in the meantime, what are we doing here? I think we're throwing the... I think we need to throw the Symbiote. We want to race them. So now we're going to Gem Raiser onto the Goose. We just don't know. We need card advantage. We're going to slow down. We're going to throw out the Polywog. I don't want to throw the anything else right here. Because if this is a Doomscar, then we walk into some pain. Okay, nope. It is a wolf packmate. Huh. Okay. We'll take the turn. Another Polywog Symbiote. We really needed land. Really needed land. So maybe we're gonna have to start racing this person. So let's go ahead and Gem Razor onto the Polywog. Ooh, we got another Brazen Borrower. We have 3 Polywogs. We'll ditch one. We're gonna put that on the over. Let's go ahead and swing in with the Gem Razor. They're gonna block. We run it over. Okay. Pass turn. Hold up Brazen Borrowers. Forest. Questing Beast. Let's time walk. Okay. Ooh, another Gem Razor. So that's gonna be almost free. Let's see. Let's put that out. Draw another card. Ooh, and it is a land. Let's get rid of this other Polywog. More Polywogs are better, but hey, put that on the over. Throw this out on... We need another blue. Plus it fires up the Brazen Borrower. We might wait for the Innkeeper. I don't know, but we're definitely running in for 8. Boom, boom. Let's see what they got. You got another Questing Beast for us? Yes, you do. I know you do, because I put it there. Or are you doing something bigger? Doomscar. Not what we wanted. But, knew it could be coming. Okay, we'll throw this one now. Keep the heat coming. We find a forest. We'll throw the edge wall. And we'll swing for 3. If they want to wipe the board again, that's fine. If they don't, we get some value. Another white land, and it is Elspeth Conquers Dead. Yeah, we'll let that resolve. Okay. I mean, we have to let it resolve. Interesting way to say that. So they can get a packmate back. Next turn, they can make me pay more to do bounce spells. I'm not bouncing that to their hand. No, we're gonna throw out the Brazen Borrower and draw a card with the Edgewall Innkeeper. Ooh, it's a land, not what we wanted. Nice, Bone Crusher, Giant. So let's throw this out on red so we have more red. Let's go ahead and, I want to see what we get in our hand. Let's go ahead and stomp. We don't want to mute them. Let's go ahead and throw the Bone Crusher. Draw a card. Another Bone Crusher Giant. Let's go ahead and swing in with everything. And that's game. They just don't know it yet, unless they can gain life. Cool. Cool. Slither Spawn. Just add adventure cards. Just add adventure cards. Good game. Dimension. Okay. Let's duel. They go first. We have 3 lands, a Mythos, a Goose, a Cultivate, and an Ultimatum. They go black land tapped pass. Let's lead with this on green and Goose. Turn 2 Cultivate would be pretty nice. I'll take it. Or they could kill the Goose. Another black source, and it is an Arcfiend Vessel. We can handle that. Okay, Cultivate again. Let's put this land out on blue. Let's go ahead and Cultivate. Auto pay. We'll get a red and a green. Put the red in play, green in the hand. They throw a red land. By Gilded Goose. It was nice. Oh, no, they're making me discard. Man. I don't know what to discard here. I think the green source that they know about. Oh, but they have 2 cards, huh? Okay, you can have a green or a blue. Which one do you want to get rid of? I could care less. Or I couldn't. I could not care less. You may do. They picked the green source. And are they gonna Blood Chief Thirst the Gilded Goo? Some people up on that was I just would save that for a much better card late in the game. The Goose seems like it's doing a lot, but at that point it had done its job. So maybe not the best play at the moment, in my opinion. I could be completely wrong. We're gonna cultivate again. We're trying to get to that ultimatum before they discard our whole hand. We'll get rid of these. So we have another blue or red. So we're gonna need this on red because I don't think there's any more reds to grab. So we have blue, blue, and green. So we need a blue and a green. Put you out on green. Blue in our hand. This is the red. Ultimatum soon. If they throw anything big, we can Mythos it and then copy it. Fabled Passage, cracking it. Maybe they're gonna Rankle here. I think this deck plays it, or they could throw. Oh! I was gonna say Tegrid's Lantern, or I don't know what they're doing. Certain versions of this deck do certain things. So here's the blue land that they know about. They only have a few cards left. 1, 2, 3. So I can get a Beanstalk Giant. Hold on, let's tap red, blue, green. Let's go ahead and do Fertile. We'll grab another. We have blue, blue. We have green, green. This is our red. So we can just, yeah. We don't need any more blue. Grab the green. There's just nothing worth Mythosing here, plus my hand gets smaller if I do that, and if they do like a double discard spell, so we're just going to pass, and next turn we can Ultimatum. I'm only taking 2 more. Throw this on red, and Ultimatum pops. What do you got? There's, the opponent discards 2 cards. That's what I was talking about. If I didn't play around that would, I couldn't have had the red, and I wouldn't, if I would have Mythosed, I wouldn't have had the, yeah. Oh, don't have another discard spell, please. Please, please, let me have my turn. Whew. Okay, let's get rid of all these dang cards in our hand. They're too at risk getting lost. We haven't drawn a huge bunch of power, so this ultimatum should be juicy. Come on. Okay, Beanstalk Giant, Gilded Goose, no. Put that in my hand. Triome and the land. Yeah, let's do it. I'll take a 10-10. They could make us discard though, so maybe I should. Heartless Act, good for them. Okay, they're down to 1 card minus their draw, so we'll pass the turn. We can Beanstalk Giant and Gemraiser, and then the turn after that Auspicious, as long as we can keep our hand. Oh man, so that resolves. What a draw. Let's get rid of the Gemraiser. Pass a turn. Pass, no blocks. We have 11 mana. Okay, so what is this? 7. We have not enough mana to do both. Oh, okay. I have enough to do that. Let's do the Polywog. Let's go ahead and mutate onto the Polywog. Draw another land. We'll put it over. Triggers. Puts a land into play. And we pass the turn. But we got a 6/6 now, and they can't get rid of the Beanstalk Giant in our hand. What did they draw? Elspeth's Nightmare is going to get rid of the Goose. Let's go ahead and create a food. Okay. Cast anything we draw for the rest of the game, so whatever we draw, that doesn't bother us. They're not getting rid of that. They're eliminating our graveyard. Who cares? I don't think they're swinging. Oh, they are. Okay. We'll get rid of that one. We'll get rid of the Vessel last. Yep. Our turn. Do we have any basics left in the deck? We do. So let's thin it out. Let's get rid of this. Put that in play. Let's throw that. And let's get a huge... Do you have another Heartless Act? Let's swing. Your turn, opponent. End the turn. We have some food to eat. That's our hand. Resolves. You can have them all. Woo! They have been just coming at us. Tell us we got a little bit of a... Just leave us alone for a second. Another Heartless Act. Come on. No, of course they're going to have. They got to have. I mean, what else are they going to draw? It's either the Heartless Act or something that kills us better. I was going to say, I'll do that. Let's eat some food. And we draw a Polywog. Play it. Swing for 13. They're going to block with the Arcfiend Vessel. Okay, no. I was going to say, even if they do, I mean, they're going to hold back the 5-5. At this point, I don't know what they do. They've got to, like, get to a point where they're throwing out multiple creatures because this 13-13 is just going to keep coming at them until they can waver a turn and find a land. Let's just eat this so that we don't have to worry about holdups anymore. Yep, there's our hand. It's nice when they're top decking that stuff. Nice. Let's throw this on the Polywog. We'll draw a card, but then we, have to discard a card. Not the best. We'll put it on the over. No lands to grab. And swing them with both now. If we can't close this out. Yep. They're taking the 3. What are they doing with that vessel? Isn't it better in the graveyard? Dimension or Dementia? No, I'm kidding. Oh, Fabled Passage. That has to have been their draw, too, because why would you held that in your hand the whole game? So they're going to Fable, crack, and either attack or pass. And we're finally going to start getting in for more and more damage. Uh-oh. What do you got? What does this do? Oh, yeah. Just 3 damage. Gem Razor. Watch this. Trample. Put that over. All attack. Trample. What do you do? What do you do? Okay. Good opponent. Letting us have it. Woo! Good game. Oh! Good fight. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is all for Temur Mutating Adventures. It was a super fun deck to play. You will really enjoy playing this deck. If you don't have all the cards, we're really close to a new set coming out being Strixhaven. Don't go crafting anything, but if you have all these cards already, I highly suggest you play this deck. This is the kind of deck that I call a friend deck. And what I mean by that is, this might not do super strong on the ladder, but this is, you don't want to play your friends with rogue decks. You don't want to play your friends with mono white rush or mono red or all these super competitive friends, unless they're asking you to test. And then, of course, you do that for them. But you want to go and have fun with your friends and see what Magic's all about. It's not all about those same 100 cards you've always seen. And this deck fulfills that. So super fun. Give it a try. Take it out. Enjoy it. A few little changes I'm going to do next time I go out, but try it this way first. But what I'm going to do is, I just never really super loved the Mythoses, even though it's such a fun card and I always want to play with the Mythoses. That one just wasn't doing it in this particular deck. And then I'm just going to button up the adventure package side just a little with the 1 more Edgewall Innkeeper, 1 more Brazen Borrower, and 1 more Bone Crusher. And the reason that I'm bringing those in and that I want to do that is because of the fact that I don't want to add another Beanstalk Giant. We have plenty of ramp in other places with the Great Horn and the Cultivate, and these are more of our early game cards, and our Mutate is more of our late game. I mean, of course, we can throw Polywog earlier, but the rest is our quote-unquote late game. So that's what I'm going to do before I play this deck again. Let me know down in the comments how you decide to run it or any changes you made. Really quick, hit that subscribe button. Completely free, really fast, and it enters you into our 3,400 gem giveaway, which will happen as soon as we hit the 100 subscriber landmark. We're only a couple of people away. As of recording this, I believe we are at 94 or 95. It might have just changed. So please subscribe, share this with someone who might like it, and as always, until next time, have a blast in the arena.